You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
Okay. We were all contacted by some German old woman who runs a store. She's not literally German. Cam just did the accent is German. And she wanted us to come check out this lighthouse that's weirdly inland because she saw lights. We showed up, we walked in the door. Well, we struggled with the doors quite a lot, actually. We walked in the door. A herd of mitflits attacked us, and we were like, this is no big deal. We walked outside. The bridge collapsed. Immediately, a giant frog man showed up. He attempted to murder us. He nearly did murder Jason. We killed him, and now we're here.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate to what happened.
We're gonna go back to Rin's Wonders, and we're like, well, we almost died, guys. Like, congratulations.
All right, let
You
me
almost died.
Yeah.
It's
me-
an important distinction.
let me go ahead and deal out your hero point cards.
My
To
favorite
each
part of every
your
session now.
hands.
I'm gonna get
Random deal. There you go. You should all now have your hero point cards.
this is worthless.
And remember, as usual, you can use it as a regular old hero point for the regular old effects. All right.
It's a real shame when you get a hero point card that's exclusively for magic users and you don't have a magical bone in your body.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
Right.
All right. So,
Are we role playing now? Is that
we are getting into the session. So currently you are Jason, you are currently wounded. But you're conscious. And Nyx, I believe I'm gonna just say at this point you've gotten the goop off of yourself.
Yay,
no more goop, no more clumsy condition. So, yes, Nyx opened one of the doors to this place. Nyx, you're standing currently next to the dead Mitflit, which itself is currently slumped against the other rotting door, with a couple of throwing knives stuck into the door, and quite a bit of searing, if you will, on the Mitflit itself. What would you all like to do now?
I believe I was holding the rope.
Yes, you were holding a rope.
Dead Mitflit body to help add extra weight to it.
Yes, I believe this. I believe this is something that occurred. Yes.
I'm hurt.
I think we should leave.
Did you say we can leave?
Well, I mean, you can do anything you want to. I think we should leave. We have one more healing potion among 4 of us, and he's nearly dead.
See,
She's gonna gesture at Jason.
there is an issue with that. If we leave, we don't get paid. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would really like to get my money's worth after all this shit we just did.
It's a little easier for you to say "ow" when you're not in pain.
You're fine. Walk it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you.
I just used my potion on you. You owe me 5 gold, so I think you need to make sure you get paid.
I know.
You're not gonna
Hold on.
get
Can you,
paid
can you
back
like give me like
if you
10
die.
minutes? Does anybody have any formal training in medicine to make sure I'm not gonna bleed out from this?
No.
I wouldn't call it formal. You can get up here, I can attempt. Maybe.
No, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fucking try and climb.
Okay. So you're climbing the rope.
Mhm.
All right. And I'm assuming you're all speaking at full volume here.
Oh, fuck you, Cam. Fuck you.
Just for the sake of making sure we're on the same page.
I mean, at the volume that like people can hear me. I'm not like trying to shout to the roof.
Well, yeah, but you're talking in a regular speaking volume.
Yeah, regular speaking voice.
Okay. Yeah.
See,
Jason, go
makes me
ahead.
think we should.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, fuck. Here we go, guys. What did I get? I got a 10.
All right, Jason. It's painful, but you pull yourself up.
Oh my god.
And you are now right on up there.
I'm just like gonna lie down. Lie down here when I'm not in the water.
You are no longer in the water. Petra and
Okay.
Oberon, however, you are still in the water.
Petra's gonna go back over to this side of the river and climb up herself.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Let's see how that goes, shall we? That's a 21.
Oh yeah, you easily scale the embankment and climb back up. All right, Nyx, are you healing Jason?
Yes, I am going to get out my healers.
All right. So, this will take to attempt to treat wounds. This will take you 10 minutes. During that 10-minute time period, Oberon and Petra, what would you like to do?
How far away from the village?
A 20-minute walk away from Otari.
Bro, that's the distance between me and a 7-Eleven. Like, that's nothing. So you're saying these people live next to a dungeon? Like a giant, horrible dungeon?
Alright. Petra's gonna sit down and she's gonna start carving a small toy.
All right. Sounds good. I believe crafting is a check. So go ahead
Sure.
and make a crafting check. That is.
Do you want me to make crafting, or do you want me to make it with my mercantile lore?
That is lore, not crafting.
Right.
So use the crafting.
Well, that's only an 8.
Okay. Oberon, what are you up to?
Was that directed at me?
Yes.
Did I hear Oberon?
Yes.
Aha. Yeah, I'm marching forward. I'm trying to climb up this ledge over here.
Okay. Nyx and Jason, are you going to make room for Oberon, or are you going to make him hang off the side? Okay.
No.
So are
We're
you
not gonna let
are you
him
going
hang.
inside the place then? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I'll if it requires me to move inside, I definitely will get some shelter.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself inside, why don't you?
Oh fuck, I don't like this.
And Nyx,
Oh,
are
boy.
you also going
Well,
inside?
I'm still holding the rope, so I would hold the rope.
Oh,
until
right, okay.
Oberon's up, and
Oberon,
then I would go
Oberon,
inside.
go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay. Real quick, how do I roll a specific skill on Foundry?
There's a skills tab. It's the one that looks like a hand. proficiencies. And then if you click the number, it'll bring up a little rolling box.
Ah, okay, I see it. That's an 11.
All right. So, Oberyn, you pull yourself up pretty easily with the rope.
Aha.
All right. So now, is Jason the only one moving inside?
Just for shelter, yeah.
All right. Does anyone else want to move in with Jason? Is, I guess, the better question.
I will, because I am going to attempt to
Okay.
heal him.
All right. Go ahead and move yourself on in. As you attempt that door, that door appears to be locked.
Can you get my dagger from the door, please? Wait, no, you threw that at somebody.
I threw
Never
one
mind.
down at the frog.
Oh, whatever. They're cheap. They're pretty petty. I don't really need them.
Okay, and then I guess I can move through.
Spacebar to create waypoints.
Just do it with arrows. That works.
There you go.
Easier.
All right. So, Nyx, why don't you go ahead and make your medicine check?
Okay. So she pulls out her little healer's kit. She's got a bunch of items. She doesn't really look like she knows what she's doing. She keeps looking at her pigeon and picking up random objects.
Do you know what you're doing right now?
No,
like,
she does not.
The
That is
pigeon.
a 6.
A 6? A 6, you
fuck.
say? Okay. Wow.
That's a crit fail, right?
No, it is not. Thankfully, it is
Oh,
one.
okay.
It is 1 point off of a crit fail.
Oh my god.
So,
She warned
fortunately,
you.
unfortunately, you don't get any healing. Fortunately, you don't take any damage.
Right.
And you cannot attempt reattempt to treat wounds, Jason, again for another 50 minutes.
An hour. Okay.
Yes.
This is working. She's poking you.
Ow! 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 Stop! No! Oh, ribs! Ow! Oh!
Petra is continuing to carve and just will yell across the river. Are you guys ready to listen to me yet?
At this
I
point,
owe somebody 5 gold.
I would say, Oberyn, please make a perception check for me.
I don't like that. Okay. Here we go. Hang on. Ah, there it is. This is technically initiative, I think.
Maybe.
Still perception.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a
Okay.
6.
All right then. Okay.
I don't like that.
So
I don't like that one bit.
it has now been 10 minutes. The attempted healing has failed. What would you like to do?
Petra's just glowering at the mess she carves.
Okay, I think we're done. Next, I think we're done. Okay. I feel so much better now. Thank you.
Wait, it worked?
Yeah, it definitely worked.
I'll be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing, but
Yeah, no, thank you. I really, really
Jason,
you didn't
appreciate
guided
it.
me through it.
Jason, the bandages are like really not tight in the slightest. Like they're to the point where they're almost falling off.
Yeah.
And you think somehow, some way, they have not collected a single drop of your blood.
Yep. Yeah, great job. Thank you. He's gonna try and stand up, and like try to hide the fact that he's like still like trying to plug the holes right now in the bite marks. Just trying to like very surreptitiously like avoid her noticing as he like ties it back together. Oh my god. God,
So,
this hurts. This sucks.
just
I wanna go
to
home.
just to sort of recap, from inside the door, you can actually see, Jason, quite a few other doorways. Nix, you can also see these. There's door there, doorway there, doorway there, doorway all the way up there. Quite a few doors that you can see. It's also very clear that there was some sort of something that happened here with all the burn marks on the environment. And the whole place is, it's not just dilapidated, it's destroyed.
Oh shoot. Like burn destroyed, right?
Like, well, it's like all of the wood has not only been rotting, but it's like it was broken before it began rotting.
Oh, okay. So there was like an actual like
There was an actual something
Pre-destruction.
that went here.
pre-destruction. Okay.
So, we moving forward? Or are we going to crawl back to Rin? The job failed, like little babies.
I mean, you guys are fine. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I'll just stay in the back for a bit.
To recap, we have barely entered. We actually haven't even entered the main building. We entered like the main entryway, crossed the moat. One of us nearly died, and we have a single health potion remaining.
I can heal! Look at Jason! That's
Can I
it.
need
Petra,
insight
I'm a
on-
miracle worker!
Petra,
Look
you,
to see what that's looking like.
yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Do I need to make a deception as well?
No, we'll just
It's
go with
obvious.
this because
It's obvious.
she might
It's
not be able to
obvious
even
enough.
see anything.
It's
Because
a 19.
okay, yeah, you can see
I've
through Oberyn. You can, and in Jason's voice, you can tell he's still hurting pretty bad. And as the three of you are shouting across the moat to each other. I should also mention definitely that Nix and Jason, your voices are echoing throughout this space. It's
stop saying that.
it's nearly cavernous.
How
like,
high up is it?
Oh, the ceiling is only maybe 15 feet or so in this part.
Okay.
I call bullshit. The man is not well.
Fine, I think so. Good. Didn't I? And she just kind of punches Jason, kind of like friendly, like, yeah,
Like-
are we doing well?
Yeah.
See?
Careful. I'm fine. Yup.
Incredibly clear. If I follow you into this death trap, with but a single health potion between the four of us, and things go south, I am not saving your asses. I am running.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
rather do the same thing.
Well, I'm in the wrong company then, but that doesn't matter.
You could take a stand. Say you want to go back. Say that you're actually hurt.
I know, but wait. I'm dealing with my pride right now. I'm going too far. I can't bring it back anymore.
But
Let's just go through this one room, all right? It feels safe in here.
if you say so. and
We've
she's
been here,
going
like-
to set the small carved frog that she's been working on
Oh,
on
yeah.
the edge of the cliff. Gonna climb down,
All right.
go over, climb up, and go up onto the thingamajig.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, fuck you.
I would say the rope is. Did Nyx take the rope back, or did she leave it there?
Yeah, it was in her hand, so she just
Okay.
probably took it with her.
All right.
That's a non-natural 20.
Oh yeah, you easily climb up. It's a lot easier to climb a wall when there isn't a giant frog thing trying to eat you, apparently.
You know, that's really shocking. I would have thought it would be the opposite.
I know, right? Crazy thought. So. You are all now, or well, 2 of you are inside. The other 2 of you are just sort of standing out there. What would you all like to
Waiting
do?
for them to get out of the blockage of the door.
Jason's gonna really quickly he's gonna look for evidence of like any habitation in the previous few times, like any signs that like these things made this their home and they actively lived in this.
Okay. Go ahead and hold on.
Perception?
I'm realizing I forgot
Perception.
to open my own thingies. I completely somehow forgot all the things. All right, that's fine. I would say I would probably say honestly either nature or survival for this one.
Okay, nature or survival. I'm trying to find which one. Do I have? Okay, I'll roll survival for the sake of it because it's the same modifiers for me.
Or if you have an appropriate lore skill.
Natural 20 plus 1.
Okay.
My redemption arc, guys.
You look around the space and yeah, it definitely feels by the smell. This isn't just rotting wood and general decay smell. Like this is weird stinky gremlin thing smell.
Yeah. You guys smell that? The weird sticky gremlin smell.
Like, apart from the normal gremlin smell?
Specifically though, like it's I don't know. I'm just saying what this ethereal voice told me to say, okay?
Oh, you can hear that too?
End campaign.
Really?
Credits roll. Credits roll.
That's it. We're quitting.
Yeah, we're quitting.
I should
No,
have brought some mead.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, they've lived in here for quite a bit. We're gonna keep walking. Keep walking. Keep
So
observing.
just to remind you, there's the 2 doors on either side of you now at this point, Nyx. And Nyx, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
Oh, I gotta get new dice. 8.
8. Okay.
This one's going to retire for the night. 2 3s.
Okay.
He's on probation. He's on probation.
All right. It's a strange sort of quiet right now. You definitely notice the smell that Jason pointed out before.
Nothing too out of the ordinary for Nick, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Are y'all coming?
Yeah, I am.
Which door?
Go left.
Left it is.
And
That's
Nyx goes to the right.
Immediately goes to the
Oh,
right.
you meant that left.
Left of the direction we were facing? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
What relative direction are we going right now?
West.
West. Okay.
Let's go with compass directions. All right. So,
Okay.
Jason,
I'm
or
definitely not going.
who's at the door? Who's going to the door?
Jason
Well,
changed his
obviously, our
mind.
most injured.
No,
party.
no. I'm just trying to move my token. The player error. Player error. I don't know.
And Nix will
Alright.
do it.
All
She's
right.
not afraid.
Nix, are you just opening the door?
No one's telling me to do anything else.
All right.
They're waiting for me to act, so she's gonna act.
All right. You open the door, and immediately on the other side, you spot something. There's a big ol'. Well, first of all, there's this door over here, which is pretty neat.
Okay.
There's a massive just pile of rubble in the center here. And then there's a massive hole in the wall, in which is a giant dead frog. Not like the one you saw before. Like, this one doesn't have the fangs. Like, this is pretty much a regular old frog.
Hey, there's a dead frog in here. Not like the monster frog, just like a big dead frog.
It's a normal big dead frog.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna.
Well,
Can I
that's
get a
very
peek?
fun.
Can I step into your space real quick? Your 5-foot space and peek in so I can take a
I'm
role
short.
play?
We could share a space for.
Okay.
Yep, Jason, you
Oh.
see the exact same thing.
Oh, gods, that's. Oh,
How big is it? How big of a big frog are we talking here?
It's big. It's like if we were to arbitrarily divide the world up into 5-foot spaces and then classify creatures based on small, medium, and large based on the footprint of these arbitrary 5-foot spaces, it would be classified as pretty damn large.
Wow.
It's around the same size as the thing you just fought.
Oh,
That's a big frog.
that is a big frog. Is it dead?
Yes, very.
Are we sure? Okay, it's like decaying dead.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step inside. I want to get a better look at this
All
thing.
right. Jason, you step on in, and you also now see the door over here.
All right.
Then you also think you see some sort of a hallway going up. to the
Okay.
north.
Shit, it's a dead frog. He's gonna just take a step. He's walking wounded right now. All right, like you're letting him go point.
As you
All right.
enter, you also see an arrow slat over here, leading out into the open
Okay.
air, and you also see this weird little platform up in the northeast corner with a couple of sets of stairs. Couple of
Wait,
sets of stairs.
Hold on, there's a
Um,
y-axis in this in this video game. Hold on a sec.
I'm gonna go up this platform.
You are on the platform. It looks like this once went up further, but you know, the floor above you doesn't really exist anymore. So the stairs sort of lead to nowhere.
Did I see anything else from the added height, or is it just the same dead frog thing?
It is the same dead frog thing.
That's exciting. I'm gonna go investigate the dead frog.
Okay. Pause.
Oh,
Jason, move out of Nyx's space.
I can't move because I'm
There you go.
paused. Okay, there we go.
All right. So, Patrick, go ahead and investigate.
What action?
Or go, like, move yourself. Are you moving over to it to investigate, or how are you investigating it?
Oh, I was planning on moving over to it to
Okay.
investigate. I just thought I wasn't sure what you were asking.
I was asking what your investigation tactics are here. Are you just looking at it, or from the top of the
Trying
weird
to
stairs?
move, and it's telling me that it's colliding with at least one wall.
You might be in a wall. How about I put you back on the floor? There you go. You're on the
Back
floor.
on-
Thank you, ethereal creature.
Okay.
So
I don't want to touch it with my human hands.
You
So
yes.
I'm going to take a piece of debris and kind of just gently nudge at it and inspect it.
Okay. As you pick up the piece of debris, you just sort of poke the frog, and it wriggles. Something moves under the skin. It's not the frog coming back to life. It's something far worse, as two giant... Nope, get back there. As two giant...
Nice try.
Or not quite giant, but pretty sizable, weird maggot-looking things burst from the frog's back. I'm gonna have everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, no.
Perception.
Perception.
Correct. Perception or
Uh,
different things.
I would say yes, perception for everyone.
Oh, that's
Right.
lovely.
It's
Where's
a
that
25.
I got
Can
a
you see
9.
mine?
I cannot,
This is private. I don't know.
because you can roll them in Foundry at this point, for the sake of simplicity. You should be able to click on the little roll initiative button in the encounter tracker, unless for some reason that's only available to me.
Also, Cam,
Yes.
I accidentally didn't move my token into the room.
Okay. Where would you like to be in the room?
Just past the door.
I'll give you that. I'm
Okay,
okay
thank
with
you.
this. I am okay with
Wait.
this.
Wait, why aren't you in a room with us? What? No, he's betraying us.
Okay, so Petra,
I locked the door.
did you roll
What'd you
initiative?
say?
Did you roll
Yeah,
initiative?
25.
Okay. You can roll it in the thing in the future for
I thought
simplicity.
you didn't want us doing that.
I do now because I set up all of your Foundry sheets for you.
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh.
You can keep your 25. I put it in. Okay. And Oberyn, did you say you closed the door behind you?
I did not.
Okay. I thought I heard you say that. All right then. That is the beginning of the encounter now with Nyx. Yeah. Nyx, you're up first.
Okay. I will exploit vulnerabilities
All right.
on the one closest to me.
All right. And what kind of a check was that again?
Esoteric lore.
All right.
You roll it.
That doesn't
Nope.
sound too good.
It's a natural one.
Oh no, that
For
is
8 total.
yeah. That's not great. So
Get ready to roll new characters, guys.
so yeah, you can't remember. You're trying to figure out what to do against this weird thing. But yeah, you're trying to figure out what to do with this weird thing. You are currently flat-footed.
Oh,
Yeah.
perplexed. So perplexed.
So yes, you are flat-footed, but not.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to draw my weapon.
All right.
Give it a little twist, and it extends out. And I will move one step closer.
All right. Oh, let me unpause the game. There we go. That would help.
Okay, I was like, why can't I
Just a little.
Holy fudge! Can we just take a
Oh,
moment and say how disgusting these sprites are? Like they are horrible to look at.
They're pretty wonderful art.
Oh my god! Oh,
I happen to think their little faces are very cute.
I like the little faces too.
oh.
All right. So
We're gonna kill
Nyx,
'em.
you have moved forwards. What would you like to do with your final action?
I took out my weapon.
Oh, you started the encounter with it out, so you can have.
Okay. I will try to whip my sword
All right.
blade whip thing at this fellow over here.
Yeah.
I
To
rolled poorly
clarify,
again.
you are not considered surprised in this scenario. the weird movement in the frog gave you enough notice to take your weapons out, I will say.
Okay, this dice is a little nicer. That is a 22 to hit.
A 22 definitely does hit, does not crit, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. That is going to be a 7. 7 points of damage.
A 7, you say?
Yes.
All right. You send out your whip blade into the weird squishy flesh of this maggot thing, and it doesn't really make any noise, but yeah, a bunch of green insect ichor just leaks out of the wound. Yeah, as you do that, you just sort of, I would say, Petra, you probably hear this first.
Mhm.
As you just hear this, as just this, the maggot thing just unleashes this regurgitation all around it. Petra, I need you to make a fortitude save.
Of course I do.
Fucking hate this module already, guys. I don't like this.
Sorry, Petra.
I blame you immediately. Oh, fuck, that's an 8.
An 8. That is fortunately not a critical failure. So you are now sickened 1.
Oh god, what does sickened 1 do?
Sickened 1. You feel ill. You take a
That's
status penalty
good.
equal to the value of your sickened condition. So in this case, it's a -1 penalty to all your checks and DCs. And you cannot willingly ingest anything, including elixirs and potions, while sickened. You can spend a single action retching in an attempt to recover, which lets you immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you sickened. So
Why is it not letting me add a condition?
on you right click on your token, and then
Oh.
the little burst thing is assigned status effects, and then you find the second condition in there.
Aha!
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many conditions. That's
There are.
Oh.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm
so you are
sickened
now
1.
sickened 1. Let me go ahead and take that template away, as it's not important anymore. All right. And Nyx, I believe that is the end of your turn. So now it is Petra's turn. Petra, you are covered in disgusting bug goop.
Exciting. I'm thrilled.
I'm sure.
To do. Is okay. What I would like to do is I would like to tumble through via sliding down the back of this frog corpse to get myself somewhere over here. I don't know how to show you where. Can I do a ping thing? Is that a thing?
Yes, that is a thing. You just click and hold.
Somewhere in the vicinity of here.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me reread the tumble through. You stride up to your speed during this movement. You can try to move through the space of one enemy. Attempt an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC. So, go ahead and attempt an acrobatics check.
And there's a -1 because I'm sickened.
Correct.
Okay. That is a 14.
A 14. You run forwards, and you are like, as you get closer to this thing, you continue having to hold down the vomit, but you manage to slide past it and over the back of this rotting frog thing. You are now on the other side, and you can, the way it works, you can move up to your speed, but the creature costs difficulty. Do you want to just stay in that spot?
Staying in that spot is
Okay.
important for future action.
Okay, good. Then I will not continue reading out rules.
Excellent.
All right.
With the following
And
bonus,
since
does this
you-
give me panache?
Yes, it does.
Excellent, thank you. That was important information. Does that mean that I can use Confident Finisher, or does that have other requirements?
Let me double check, but I believe you should be able to use your Confident Finisher now. Let me really quickly double check, reread. When you have Panache, you gain the Confident Finisher action. Yeah, so you can make your Confident Finisher since you have Panache.
Excellent. So I'm gonna make a strike
Yes.
with my rapier.
Yes.
So that's a 18 to hit.
18 to hit does, in fact, hit. So, you deal your regular weapon damage plus 2d6 precision damage thanks to your precise strike.
Yep.
And you lose Panache.
Oh. Okay, so I do this damage. How do I do my precise strike damage? Can I just click that? Will that do it? No?
It, hold on, let me look at your sheet and see if there's a way to...
Let me find a dice roller, because all
yeah.
I have is 1d20 right now.
Yeah, I would definitely say good idea.
Okay, so I get 2d6
Yes.
on top of the 6 I just rolled.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 5 and a 4, so 9 plus 6, that's 15 total, yeah?
15 points of damage. You slide to the other side and stab it right in the back. It lets out a little bit of a sound as just ooze squelches out of both the wound and its mouth, as this one also regurgitates.
Oh
Go
my
ahead
God.
and make another fortitude save.
Yeah, I should have expected that. That's a 19.
A 19, you say. A 19.
I do,
You thankfully succeed and are not sickened any further.
Cool, and I still have one action left, so
Yes,
I would
you
like
do.
to try and vomit.
All right, so you go ahead and make another fortitude save.
Okay, that was a 21.
21. You just... One of the most disgusting things you've ever experienced. You are no longer sickened, however, as you manage to get yourself over it and steel yourself.
God. Wait. Let me remove my
You go back into the conditions thing and then right-click on it to remove.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that added a 2.
Right-clicking on it added a 2?
For some reason.
That's incorrect. If you're using a trackpad, it might have left-clicked instead. Left-clicked instead.
And that's what happened.
Yes. All right. So, that is the end of Petra's turn. That brings us to this maggot creature thing, which is now going to turn around to the person who just stabbed it.
I can't imagine why.
And it is going to attempt to grab you with its mandibles. So that is a 15 to hit.
That will not hit. That's the
Okay.
best news I've heard all day.
So it attempts to snatch you up in its mandibles, but you manage to dodge out of the way. It is, because it's a weird little bug thing and doesn't have a whole lot of other things that it can do, it's going to attempt to attack you again with its multiple attack penalty. So that one is even lower. That is an 8 to hit.
Yeah, well, that won't hit either.
All right. Yeah, it's going to Yeah, it's gonna just sort of turn and slink away using the stride action. But it doesn't really have the ability to go very far. That's as far as it
Aw.
goes.
Oh
Just sort
no.
of slinks over. And that is the end of its turn. Jason, you're up.
Shoot. Here's a quick question on flanking. It doesn't work diagonally, does it?
It does, but you have to you need to be able to draw a straight line between.
Okay. So
Yourself.
for instance, if I sit.
If you put yourself there, you would be flanking it, but it would have cover
Okay.
from the wall.
Okay. Oh fuck. Do I take the chance, guys? Oh, there's cover mechanics. Wait, Gears of War now, guys. Gosh, you know what? I'll take a risk. And I'll move 10 feet over here.
Okay.
I use a stride action. So I got 2 actions left, and I'm going to attempt to attack it because it's flat-footed, I believe, right?
It is flat-footed, so this got the -2 to
Yes.
AC. And
Okay.
then because it has regular old cover from the wall, it has +2 to AC, so it's
Oh,
regular AC.
regular AC. Interesting. Okay. I'll strike it.
Okay.
Help roll that. 14 to hit.
14 just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
How do I roll damage in this new system?
You also get your sneak attack.
Yes. I rolled 2 damage, and let me see here. I believe sneak attack is just an extra d6, right?
It should be just a 1d6, and yeah, you also have a little toggle in your action section for enable abilities that require a flat-footed target.
Oh,
Not sure what that
there it
actually
is.
does, but it is a thing that you can use.
Okay. That's weird because then I attack it. It does. I don't know how to.
How
Okay,
much
wait, hold
damage
on.
does your weapon do?
Great question. Damn, I'm so good at the game. It does 1d6 damage.
Okay,
So
and
do
then
another-
your sneak attack deals 1d6 damage.
yes, I'll just roll damage again just for the sake of it. Oh, 8 points of damage total.
All right, total of 8 points of damage as you stab at this thing, which is currently mortal. No regurgitation this time.
Okay, that's good.
Thank
That's
God.
nice. I will attack it again with
Okay.
a strike, and I take a -5 penalty.
Yes, that
Because
is
it is the
cor-
second
well, I believe a rapier might have correct me if I'm wrong, but I
has-
believe a rapier has agile. Oh no, it does not
It
have
does
agile.
not. It's finesse.
Interesting.
It is finesse.
I'm
Nope.
surprised that it does not have agile. All right.
Nope. It's not like 5e. It's not overpowered. Okay. Let's see. That's going to be trained dexterity. Okay, everything works. Natural 20, 21.
Natural 20 for 21. So a natural 20, you say?
Yes.
That means it's the first time we get to use a crit card.
Ooh, a crit card. What is a
Critical
crit
hit.
card?
Let me deal you a crit card.
Oh.
To Yono's hand. Random. Deal. So, I just sent you a crit card. Should be in your hand currently.
Okay. 42. That's very
So,
ominous.
you used a piercing attack, so it is the
Yeah.
piercing effect.
Oh, it's stunned too.
So
Yes, it's
you
stunned
do not double your damage. It just
too. Okay.
it deals in this specific case, it takes normal damage and the target is now stunned too. So go
Okay,
ahead and roll that damage.
Can I play the card to the rest
Yes.
of the group?
Or
I wanna
play
see.
the card to the table. Play the card to the table.
Play card to the table. Read and weep, guys. That's 5 aces in my hand.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, it does 6 points of damage. Oh, final. Do I get sneak attack again, or is it only once per turn?
I do not know.
Let me read it. Doesn't say. I feel
Let me
like
double
it
check.
would, because it's still flat-footed, right?
Let me double check, but I
Yes.
believe it probably does.
And it's
work
still flanked.
again. The flank is what's causing the flat-footed, so yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Where's the sneak attack? There it is. Okay. Yeah, unlike in 5e, it does not specify.
All right.
that It can only be once a turn, so yes, you do get the sneak attack.
Don't get flanked by a rogue, ladies and gentlemen.
And remember, you do not double any of this damage.
I do not. So that's a total of 9.
Total of 9 points of damage. Oh yeah, you just stab this thing and it just dead, very dead, as
Aw.
it just you stab your rapier in, rip it out to the side, and it just goop everywhere.
Oh, okay.
All right, that
I'm gonna
brings us
stay safe with
now
that.
to Oberon.
Haha, hello. I'm
Hello.
gonna do something fun.
What are you gonna do? Love a good fun.
I'm going to use my first action to cast Dimensional Assault. So, I get to teleport up to half of my speed, which in this case, I believe I have 30 walking speed.
Yes, so that means you get to teleport 15 feet.
15 feet.
And that consumes your focus point.
Yes, it does.
All right.
So, I'm going to do that. And then, part of the spell is that I make a strike attack.
This is correct.
Is that an additional action, or is that the same action?
It is the same action. It is part of the spell.
Perfect. Okay.
So go ahead and make that strike.
Sweet.
What'd you get?
And
I should
that
also
is-
make sure to specify this thing is also mortal currently.
Okay. That comes to 24.
24 to hit?
24.
Okay.
Yep.
You sounded like you had more things to say, and I was very
Yeah.
confused.
Oh,
All right.
no, that's it.
Yes, that very definitely hits. In fact, it crits. So
Really?
go ahead and roll damage and double it.
This better be enough, Cam. Wait, Oberon takes 8 damage?
Oh wait, that doesn't. Seem
Rolling
right.
damage in Foundry is weird. If you have real dice, use them. Foundry's combat system is bizarre.
Okay. I'm just gonna
It's-
set my HP back to 15 then.
Yes, do that.
But
Oh.
that's 8 points of damage to that
How,
guy.
how much did you say again?
8 points of piercing.
8 points of piercing damage. All right. How would you like to do this?
Oh. I'm gonna skewer that buggy right through the face with my rapier.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and describe what your teleportation looks like for us?
All right. So you see Oberon vanish into a wisp of black smoke with gold flecks going up, almost like gold foil, rising above a fire. He then reappears right in front of the bug and quickly jabs at it with his rapier.
Oh, yeah. And jab at it you do. You send your blade directly into this vile creature's face. And just you hear the sickening crunch of organs and weird maggot outsides and everything. It's vile, but it lies still following the blow.
Gross.
And we are now out of combat. Let me real quick, so I don't forget like I did last week. You all get 60 XP for that.
Ooh.
Remember to
Ah,
update your
Guys.
trackers.
Where is experience on this new character sheet?
If you go to the top of the sheet where it says level,
there
you
it is.
click on where it says 120 currently, and then you just type in the new value.
Stick
That's
to your
180.
spirits.
It is 180. This is correct.
Yes.
Yippee.
Amen.
We made it, guys. 1/10 of the way through. I'm gonna throw up. Jason's gonna puke.
All right. So now you are all currently here. Petra, Petra, before you jump back over the frog, you now have a chance to sort of from right around there. You sort of look out over the space, just looking out over the swamp. It is the water still appears fairly around the same depth most of the way throughout. but you're currently, you'd estimate at least 15 feet above it.
Oh. That's an exciting change of pace. I would like to clamber back over the frog corpse and rejoin my companions.
All right. You've rejoined your companions.
Okay, that was fun.
You still think this is a good idea?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that wasn't that
lying.
bad.
I'm lying. I actually think this is not a good idea, but I'm genuinely curious what's behind that door over there.
Which one?
He points behind him.
North or south?
South.
South,
Sorry, south.
okay.
South.
Oh my God.
Ah, cardinal directions, everybody.
Should we find out?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You
Just
move yourselves.
stumbling through each other.
All right. Who's opening the door? Is it Nyx this time again?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
I keep my weapon out as I
All right.
open the door.
All right. And as you do that, since Oberyn is in the back of the pack again, Oberyn, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Monsieur Colby Caldwell.
Ah, sorry about that.
All good.
What was
Last
that?
name drop in the whole
Perception. Perception, please.
Perception.
We're being
Oh
stalked.
my goodness. That is a 22.
A 22, you say.
Yes.
As the rest of the group goes over to the door, you keep your ear out, and you hear very quietly, or at least seemingly attempting to be quiet, on the other side of the door, or doorway, out in that main hallway area. You think you hear voices and footsteps.
Hey. I think I hear something.
What?
Your
I
wolf.
think I hear something.
What do you
There's
hear?
voices.
Where?
It's coming from.
You said the east hallway?
Yeah, the main hallway to the east.
It's coming from the main hallway.
Our door is still open, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Can I go over here and try and sneak a peek around,
Yeah.
see if I can see anybody?
Go ahead and make stealth. Make a stealth check for me.
Can we all suddenly go stealth?
Let's start with just Petra, please,
Okay.
so that I don't get too overwhelmed.
Okay, that's a 15.
A 15. You creep on forwards, and as you take a look out, you see across the way, next to the corner of the wall, right over there, you see a mitflit. You don't think it sees you currently, but it moves off to the side and out of your view.
I'm gonna motion at Oberon to come closer.
Oberyn, are you going to move closer, or are you staying put?
I'm moving closer.
All right.
Am I able to discern anything else about those noises that I heard?
I would definitely say the voices are shrill. They sound like mitflits to you. And you also hear the footsteps. Which, yeah, you hear multiple sets of footsteps.
It sounds like Mifflets. More than one. And they're coming this way.
We should get out of here while we can. We can scale down the
Yeah.
wall. The water's the same depth, and we can go back around.
we can go through the other door that's right there.
Petra, make a perception check. And
Who's
I'll
making perception?
Petra, just Petra, and
Okay.
Jason too. Actually, yeah.
Okay,
Jason
all right.
too. Now that I've checked all of your vision,
8.
an 8 for Petra.
Oh, hold on. I didn't expect I need to make a perception check. I thought I was gonna just like laze around and do nothing all day. What the heck's my perception check? There it is. Ooh, 9.
9. All right.
Oh, real strong performances from both of us.
All right.
We don't know where that door leads. We should get out of here, regroup, and we can come back later.
Yep.
Petra's gonna head over to the wall.
As Petra begins walking over to the wall, I'd say you get maybe 10 feet.
Cool. I make it 10 feet.
It is now difficult to not spot the giant maggot that begins slithering through the door. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
We're
shit.
right back in.
Boy. Wonderful.
And
That's a
go
nat-
ahead and use Foundry this time. I'll give it to you because I didn't say it fast enough, so you can keep your initiative from before.
When we're
my
supposed to
God.
use the fucking...
It's okay. I know. What did you get? What did you get?
I got a nat 20.
Plus?
Hold
Plus 6.
So 26.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Let me just roll. And then let me hit begin encounter. Petra, you're up first. And I would say, yeah, you would know that the maggot is entering the door.
Do I know that the Mitflits are aware that we're here?
Huh?
Do I have any suspicion that the Mitflits are aware of our presence, or do I think that they haven't noticed us yet?
That's a good question. I would say make a. Jesus, hold on. Let me look up sense motive. If I can get my laptop to behave. Sense motive. Okay. So. Okay. What is your perception modifier?
Plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, you get the feeling that they know you're there. You're not sure if they know you're aware of them, but you would imagine they know you're there.
Okay. She's gonna take her first action. Can I use the create diversion action to throw a rock through the doorway and behind the maggot?
Let's see. I would say you could do that. Yeah, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Okay, let's do that. That is 22.
22, you say. 22.
Indeed, I do.
Okay. Yeah, you quickly reach down, pick up a small piece of shattered stone from the collapsed ceiling and just huck it over the maggot. There we go. And it clatters off of the wall behind it. The maggot thing turns around to look. So you are currently considered hidden until the end of your turn, or until you do anything except step or use the hide or sneak action of the stealth skill.
Excellent, thank you. I would like to take my next action to speak. I would like to address my lovely companions and say, I think we should get out of here while we can. And then I will take my third and final action to stride my 25 feet towards the frog corpse and out to freedom.
Okay. You're also in panache currently, by the way, so you have a 5-foot movement bonus.
Oh, excellent. So I can go for 30 feet.
Yes. Remember to create waypoints because it doesn't like going around walls.
Oh, fucking walls. Is that all 20? Is that all 35?
You have 5 more feet, I think.
Cool. I'm gonna go here.
Yeah, there we go. There's 30. All right, you are now there on the edge of the cliff. That brings us. Well, talking isn't an action. Do you have another action you'd like to take?
I thought talking was an action.
No. You get 1 sentence for free.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna ready an action to stride back if my faithful companions do not retreat,
Okay.
as would be wise.
Yes, I will say that if by the end of the round they do not follow, then yeah. Let me actually, before I forget, let me advance the clock a little bit. Advance. Let's say it was another 3 minutes or so. All right. Okay. So now, Nyx, it is your turn.
Can I delay my turn is that like a free action to just hold my turn?
Just hold your entire turn.
Yes, I just want to wait to see if other people are moving or if other people are fighting. She doesn't want to be the one that causes trouble, but she really wants to get into some trouble. She doesn't want to be blamed for it.
Okay, here we are. There is actually a free action for this. You wait for the moment. The rest of your turn doesn't happen yet, and instead you are removed from the initiative order. You can return to the initiative order as a free action triggered by the end of any other creature's turn. This permanently changes your initiative to the new position, and you cannot use reactions until you return to the initiative order. If you delay an entire round without returning to the initiative order, the actions from the delayed turn are lost, your initiative doesn't change, and your next turn occurs at your original position.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, then. That brings us to Jason.
Oh, Lord, you know what? You know what? I'll follow the lead. I'll follow the lead of Petra. You know what? She's a gigantic asshole, but I'm taking it. All right. That's my excuse. He's gonna stride. He's gonna use the stride action and move his. He gets 5 extra feet, so he's gonna move out to here, and that's his turn.
That is all 30 that you get, because diagonals cost extra movement.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
So it goes in. It's the same as in 5e. We typically just ignored this rule.
Okay.
Where it's first diagonal is 5 feet, second diagonal is 10 feet, third is 5, next is 10. Goes every other.
Okay.
That's where your first stride action lands.
Yeah. That's where my first stride action lands. And he's gonna turn to Petra. We're running from this, right? We're running.
I can't respond, can I?
I'll say you can respond, yeah, with a few words as a reaction.
We're saving our skins. Yes.
One more stride action in that case, and he's gonna go to the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
How far down is it? He's gonna use his final action to observe. How far is it?
Far down to the water?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Gosh. The new UI. Let's do it. Perception check is going to pay a natural 1 for a 7.
Natural 1 for a 7, you say?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, your mind is scrambling a bit, and the searing pain of your wound is still affecting you quite a bit. So you're not quite able to think of numbers very well right now. So yeah. So yeah, you can't tell any of the
Oh.
distances.
That's a far way down.
You just know that there's swamp water at the bottom.
Yep. Okay.
All right then.
Yeah, that's
that
it.
brings us
That's it.
to this friend over here. Let me just make sure I'm on the right one. Yep. Okay, this is the correct one. So it is going to, first things first, it is going to run on through the maggot's space and enter into the room right there, right next to Oberon. It is going to sort of quickly look around, sort of take in its situation, and it's going to first, it is going to attempt to stab at Oberon with its short sword. Oberon, that is a natural, or not a non-natural 20 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
All right, but that does not crit, I'm assuming.
Correct.
All right, so you take... All right. You take, as it slashes across you with the blade, you take 2 points of piercing damage. Or, not piercing damage. 2 points of slashing damage. There we go. Words.
Ooh, ow.
And it is then going to sort of pull back and hiss at you and cast Bane. So let's get a 5-foot emanation up there. And so Oberon, I need you to make a will save.
Okay. 23.
23. All right. You manage to stave off this strange, intrusive magic. And that ends this Mitflit's turn. That brings us now to Oberon. It is your turn. Let me double check the description of the spell. I would say I need you to make another will save.
Oh.
Because you're
okay.
starting your turn in it.
17.
17. Okay. You managed to successfully save.
All right. I'm
sorry. I just realized I made a horrible mistake there. Bane costs 2 actions to cast. It never cast Bane in the first place.
Oh.
That is entirely my bad. So ignore those saving throws. We'll say it. Yeah. My mistake. That is still your turn, though.
Okay. Okay. So I am going to I'm gonna grab this guy by the shoulder and I'm gonna cast Gouging Claw on him.
Okay. Is this part of a spell strike, or is this just on its own?
It's just on its own. I don't have Spell Strike yet.
You don't have spell strike yet?
I'm only first level.
I'm pretty sure you get spell strike at first level.
Do I?
I'm gonna double check, but that is like your primary Magus ability, so I would.
I thought I got that at third level.
I'm pretty sure you get spell strike at first level. Where did it go? There it is. Magus. Details. Table.
Oh wow!
Yep,
wow.
you get spell strike and arcane cascade at first level.
Oh. Huh. The more you know. How do I activate that then?
Okay, so spell strike is a 2-point action. The way it works, you pick a spell that costs 1 or 2 points to cast. And the only requirement is that it either costs 1 or 2 actions to cast, and that it has an attack roll involved. You then expend the spell slots or material components required, and then you make a melee strike with your weapon against the target. If you hit, then you not only deal your weapon damage, but then the spell immediately affects your melee target.
Oh, okay. That is 100% a spell strike then.
Okay. So go ahead and make a rapier attack against it.
Good. That is a 21.
21. That definitely does hit. So go ahead and roll your rapier damage first, and then go ahead and apply the gouging claw.
All right, that is 3 points of piercing, and then I also apply the other damage.
Yes, so let me double check the gouging claw description. But yes, you apply that 1d6 plus spellcasting damage. And theoretically, if you had gotten a critical success, you would also have applied the double damage and the persistent bleed damage. But since that did not occur, it is just the 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
Slashing.
Oh, there it is. It's going to be piercing. All right, that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
All right,
in addition to the other 3.
4 additional points of piercing damage. This Mitflit is currently mortal as it comes around the corner, stabs you. You're just like, ow! And then you stab it right back, significantly harder. It is now shrieking in both pain and anger.
All right, and then with my final action, I'm going to go ahead and use Arcane Cascade.
All right. So you are now in your Arcane Cascade. Don't forget to turn the toggle on.
How do I turn that toggle on?
You just click it. It's in your Actions tab. You just click Arcane Cascade, and it will automatically turn on.
Ah, there we go.
All right. So that now brings us to this fellow over here.
Can I take my turn now?
Oh, yes, you can.
Exploit vulnerabilities.
All right. Let me real quick put your initiative down there, and exploit vulnerability, you said.
Yes.
All right. So
Quick
go ahead and
question.
make your esoteric lore. Yes.
Since they're staying to fight, does that trigger my held action to sprint back over?
I would say after Nyx's turn.
That
Well,
sounds
yeah.
good.
So what did you get?
A natural 20 for
A
27.
natural
Oh
20
my
for
God.
27. All right. So that is very definitely a crit success. Let me pull up the thaumaturge thing again. I really just need to have like a full-on printout of every single ability, specifically this one. All right. So, yes, you remember the weakness to cold iron that these Mitflits have, and you. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. What other information can you learn? Well, you would, if I didn't mention it before, these are Fey gremlins. So you would know that those are its creature types. And you would also know that you would remember at this point that Mitflits have an extra special, or sort of, well, not quite extra special, but they have a special connection with vermin, like insects and other things of the sort. Special connection to those. And you
And
can now
this-
use your mortal weakness or your personal antithesis
And
against it.
The cold iron weakness was a 2. if I
Cold iron
remember.
weakness is a 2, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use that.
All right. And so
try
that applies to all mitflits.
Yes.
Until you... So yeah, that applies to all mitflits until you use exploit vulnerability again. If you use exploit vulnerability again, you lose the ability to do that until you exploit vulnerability on a mitflit again.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to try to attack.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, that is going to be a 19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, going to be 10 plus the 2 weakness. I don't know if that counts separately or not.
10 plus 2 weakness, you said?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So that is a total of 12 damage. You watch as its attention is focused firmly on Oberyn. As Oberyn stabs it, and it sort of stumbles back and hisses a little, you send out your extended blade directly through the back of its head. Oberyn, you get a little bit of mitflit brain on your coat, but all right. And
then I will use my last action to move a little bit.
all right.
20. I just would like to go here.
Okay. So you are now there. So I would say, in this case, since Nyx has moved towards the opening, I would say that does not trigger Petra's reaction. Or Petra's prepared action.
Sounds good.
Okay. That now brings us to this fellow over here, this generally unpleasant fellow. Who's going to... move himself over there with one stride, and then move himself with another stride to right there. Let's see what are his sight lines looking like. Okay. Yeah, he can't see anything, so he's going to take another stride action. Right on into the room, hop over his dead companion, and is now next to Oberyn. That is the end of its turn. What was that, Yono?
I'm sorry, but all the NAN values are starting to go crazy. It's fine.
The what?
When you measure, it shows up as NAN, which means not available or missing values.
Yeah,
and
the ruler is being weird.
No, my entire final project that I just finished involved 99% of that. And it's giving me a PTSD. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
Yeah, I need to double check that because I keep getting errors for that mod anyways.
It's fine.
All right. So that brings us now to the other Mitflit, who's going to first take a stride on in there, and then is going to pull out a dart with another action and throw it at Nyx. Let me double check. Increment. Nope, that closes the door. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so it'll take a -2 penalty to the attack from the range, but it's going to throw that dart. Nyx does an 18 hit.
That's my AC.
All right, so that does just barely hit. Let me find the correct die for that. Where is it? Come on. There it is. All right. That is 3 points of piercing damage as the dart sails through the air and into your back. And that is the end of the Mitflit's turn. That brings us now to this weird little maggot thing, which is going to take the stride action to step on into the room, and it is then going to attack Oberyn with its mandibles. Oberyn, that is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right. Where? There it is. All right. All right, Oberyn, you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Jesus.
And it is then going to use a second action to attempt to, or it is going to use its second action to grab you. You are currently grabbed by this maggot thing.
That's not good.
And that is all 3 of its actions. So yes, you are currently flat-footed, mobilized by the grab condition, which I think is grabbed just sort of in there.
Okay, how
Grabbed
do
is in there.
I put that onto my sheet?
Okay, go to your token, right-click, and then you see a little thing that looks like a dude with an explosion around him.
Yep.
Grabbed is, if you click on that, grabbed is the fist. Fourth column, 4th row.
There it is.
Yes. There you are. All right. And that is the end of the maggot thing's turn. I would say, Nyx, you are aware of this happening. Petra and Jason are currently not aware of this. Oberyn, I would say you could. Oberyn, I would say. Well, yeah, you're not looking at it though.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's a dead frog and a pile of rubble between you and there.
That's episode
Also
title.
Nick's the
Episode
wall.
title.
So I would say, Oberyn, if you would like to, you can use your reaction to make some sort of an exclamation.
Help me.
Okay, so Petra, you've now heard Oberyn yell, help me. Would you like that to trigger your held action?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and take your held stride action.
Is it still 30 or is it only
You
25?
still have panache. So it is still 30. You're trying to go around a wall.
God damn the walls. God damn all the walls, Cameron.
So you have 15 feet left. Or not 15. 20 feet left.
Give me here.
5, 10, 15. And then 20 is 1 down.
But I can go 30, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go here.
That is...
Nope.
Whoa.
How did it send me all the way
I
over
don't
there?
know. You're
You went to
going
a
back
wall.
there.
It's always yelling at me about walls.
I think I might need to turn the ruler off because it's having trouble. There we go. You are now in. All right. That brings us around to your turn. It is currently right there under... There's a dead corpse under it.
Oh, okay. That was confusing me.
Yes. Apologies. All right. It is now your turn. You see Oberyn currently within the mandibles of this maggot, and then there's one Mitflit there, and one Mitflit in the doorway.
Excellent. That's just what I wanted to hear. Okay. I'm gonna stride to get... No, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna stride to go around and flank Mr. Maggot.
Let me double check flanking, because currently Oberyn is
Oh, yeah.
immobilized.
Fair point, but still would rather be here than in the other place.
I think it'll still... Okay, let's see. All right. Line must be drawn between the spaces. You and the ally have to be able to act. You must be wielding melee weapons. Be able to make. You can't be under any effects that prevent you from attacking. So let me double check some conditions here.
So
Grabbed,
that's a real question.
flat-footed, and immobilized. Mobilized. That's the really important one. Can't take any action with the move trait, but that doesn't prevent from attacking. Yeah, so I would say this would cause flanking. Yeah, this would cause flanking. So it is flat-footed
Excellent
against you.
And as I have panache, I'm going to do confident finisher.
All right.
So that is a. Okay, that's a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit the maggot.
Excellent news.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so right, that's 13 damage to the lovely maggoty fellow.
13 damage to the lovely maggoty fellow. Did you... Wait, yeah, you have panache, so it's 2d... Wait, hold on.
So it's 1d6 plus
Right,
1 for
yes,
my
you
rapier,
used your finisher. Right, brain. Jesus.
and then it's 2d6
right.
for, the fancy stabbing thing
Yes, 13 points of damage. That now brings the maggot to... The maggot is currently mortal. And...
Does it spew
Well,
more of that stuff that's going to have to make me vomit?
Yeah, it does do that. I was
That's
just
what I
double
thought.
checking.
Lovely.
So Oberyn, I also need you to make a fortitude save against this because it does not specify that it drops. It does not specify that it drops anything in its mouth. So
Oh, that's
yeah, no,
fine.
it just sort of spews out around you.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So yeah, both of you please make fortitude saves.
I'm in danger.
That's a 10.
Oh, thank God. That's an 18.
Okay, so thankfully, Oberyn, you managed to steel yourself against this. You are not sickened. Petra, you're not so lucky. This is, again, fucking awful and disgusting, and you hate it, and you are sickened one.
Cool. I have one final action, and I'm going to try and vomit.
Okay, you go ahead and make another fortitude save.
That's a 15.
A 15. You attempt to vomit. It's not quite working.
Oh no.
I mean, you start vomiting, but you're still sickened. Unfortunately.
All of Rin's tea is gone from your system. That really expensive
alright.
green tea.
That brings us to Jason now.
All right, I'm head back in. You know
All
what?
right.
Like, someone needs help. I'm here to help. So I'm gonna.
Also, I should
take
note,
the
Oberyn is
stride
currently mortal.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take the stride action and run my 30 feet here. That's 30 feet, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Yeah.
It's going to conflict because there's a wall in the way.
Yes.
Because you're trying to move a diagonnal. Oh, no, it did not
Okay.
conflict. That's weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Jason moves through walls. It's fine.
It's biased, all right? Rogues are
All right.
wall.
What would you like to do?
wall.
What would you like to do,
I'm gonna
Jason?
just that's my stride action. I will attack the friggin' maggot.
All right.
All right. I know I don't have flanking, but we gotta get rid of it before it end up killing our best friend here.
Best friend. We've known this guy for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say it's my best friend.
And you love me.
Where the heck is this?
That's a
All right, here we
strong
go.
word.
First strike. Here we go. Natural 1 for a 7.
Natural 1, you say.
Yeah.
That means, again, we get a critical card. This time it's a critical failure card.
Yes.
Congratulations, Yono.
Colby!
You're having a lovely time here. All right.
I am.
Random. Yono's
Random.
hand.
Give it to
Deal.
me.
Let's see what you get here.
All right. I'm pulling it out. Let's see what I get.
Number 38.
Oh,
And that is a
number
piercing
38.
attack.
No, it's based on weapon types. Right?
Oh, right. Yeah. So melee.
I
so
hit myself instead of the target.
So
That
go
is a
ahead and
gift.
go ahead and play that to the table.
All right, I'm playing it.
As you
everyone can see it, right?
I think they would have to look at the deck, but
Yeah. Okay.
just to
Yeah,
clarify for
I-
everyone, if you want to look at any cards that have been played, you can go to the deck called the table, and you can see all those. But yeah,
Ooh, okay.
so Jason, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit! I probably rolled max. I rolled max damage. I'm dead.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so Jason, you hold on, Jason, you
Sorry.
stab forwards against this maggot, but what you didn't expect was for it to have seemingly this weird chitinous scab area that your blade just boing just smacks you in the forehead and just unconscious. You are now dying 2 thanks to your
I'm dying
wounded
too.
condition.
Yeah, I am dying too.
Oh no.
And so your turn is now
Ends.
over.
Ends. Do what? Okay, I move initiatives now, or
no, because you
Okay.
knocked yourself out.
Right. Okay. Because
So-
I'm confused on
No,
like how to interact between.
it will only move you. It moves you below the or above or whatever the. Yeah, it moves you above the thing that knocked you out.
Perfect. All right. My
All right.
entire random number generator system is now on probation period. So yeah.
All right, so that brings us now to Oberyn, who is currently immobilized, grabbed in this creature's mouth. Just to make sure to clarify, you are able to attempt to get yourself out of this.
Okay. I'm gonna use an action to try and get out of this.
All right, go ahead and make a check with your unarmed attack modifier.
My unarmed attack modifier.
Yes.
Where can I see that?
Should be. Well, it might not be in. Hold on, let me look at your foundry sheet. It is directly under your rapier in your foundry sheet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So that'd be a +7?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm reading further. You can also attempt to make an acrobatics or athletics check instead if you would choose, but no matter what, this action still counts as an attack towards multiple attack penalty.
It still counts as an attack. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's your choice what you choose.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yes. Unarmed attack, acrobatics, or athletics, your choice.
So considering that my unarmed attack damage or my unarmed attack bonus is a +7, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
All right.
Oh. 9.
9, you say. A 9. Unfortunately, you are not successful in getting yourself out as you try to pry yourself from its mandibles. It's not working. So that is one action. And you can repeat this action. There's nothing. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. So there's nothing unless you crit fail and escape, you can keep attempting.
Will I still
it will take multiple
as...
hold on, wait. It specifies that it is a check. So I would say I'm going to rule that since it specifies that this is a check, it will still count against multiple attack penalty. But you do not take a multiple attack penalty to this check, because it's a check, not an attack roll.
Okay, so I'm going to try rolling that again.
All right.
Son of a bitch, that's a 10.
Oh no. Well, thankfully, it is still just a regular failure. So, if you so desired, you could make one more attempt, or you can choose a different action. It is up to you.
Okay, And the maggot is not dead, correct?
No, the maggot is not dead. There's just a dead mitflit underneath it.
Gotcha. It is still very much alive.
It is still... I mean, it's mortal, but it is alive.
Okay. with my final action, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. Does shield have the manipulate trait?
No.
I want to double check it because I also want to make sure that I'm reading all of the things correctly. Oh my god, can I type the word shield? So what does shield do again? It's a +1 to your.
It's a +1 to my AC, and I gain the ability to use the shield block as a reaction.
Okay, cool. All right then. So, yeah, you are still there in the creature's mandibles, but you. Hardness 5. Okay. All right. Yes, that is that. All right. That now brings us to Nyx.
Okay, I'm going to move down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to try to attack the giant maggot.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Probably not. That is a 12.
A 12 just barely misses.
Oh,
I'm going
whoa.
to. Can I use my hero point?
Yes,
to
you
try that?
can.
All right, hero.
That's a 16.
A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that will be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You lash out against this maggot, and you can see the point of your blade going just shy of your target, but you thankfully are able to just micro adjust it, and the maggot is now dead. And I would say at this point it releases Oberyn. Oberyn, you are no longer grabbed,
Oh,
as it is now dead.
freedom.
All right.
I
Nyx,
have
what else
a
would you like to
question.
do? Yes.
So for my weapon implement, I have a
Attack of
special-
opportunity thing, yes.
Yes, but that has to be the actual creature I exploit, not one of its.
Yes, it specifically
okay.
has to be the creature you exploited.
Okay, I am going to try to exploit this midfoot then.
All right. Which one? Pick it?
The
Okay.
one that's in the.
Had a feeling. All right. Yes, go ahead and roll and exploit vulnerability.
That is going to be 11.
An 11. That is just barely a success. Right. And I'm assuming you're using mortal weakness on it?
Yes, please.
All right. Good. And is that all? That's all 3 of your actions, correct?
That is correct.
All right.
And then
then.
I will go ahead and tell you if he
Yes.
does any of the triggers: manipulate, concentrate, or move action.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to try to attack him.
Thank you. And let me double check actually if. Or wait, did you say make an attack? Triggers
It
it?
says manipulate, concentrate, or move action, or leaves a square during a move action.
Okay, let me double check
So.
strike to make sure that doesn't have manipulate. I don't think it does. Okay, it does not have manipulate. All right.
Okay.
So the Mitflits both shriek out in anger. And this one is going to first off cast Bane. So I need a lovely saving throw of the will variety from Oberyn and Petra, and
Do I need to make it?
I'm
dead.
double checking that. I
He has so many little
I
icons next
he
to him.
really
I know,
does.
it's great.
Look at them. There's 6 of them.
I would say he doesn't specify anything about it. I'm gonna say it doesn't really matter because Bane wouldn't
Oh,
affect you anyways. But
Wait, you have to roll what is it, sorry.
Ye-
Like you have to roll checks for survive, for like keeping alive?
Not right now. It's not your
Okay,
turn.
But will it affect me if I fail it?
No.
Okay, all right.
Bane specifically affects attack rolls.
Okay, never mind. Okay, just making sure.
So Petra and Oberon, go ahead and make those saves for me.
That's a 21.
And what was that?
19.
19. All right, both of you succeed. You are not affected by Bane. And the Mitflit is then going to it is going to... Let me double check the rule condition, the rule here for this. Oh wait, you're dying 3 because you're getting knocked out as a result of your critical failure. So you're dying 3 right now.
Die free. Okay.
Okay. So
I know.
the
Dice jail.
the Mitflit is now going to turn and stab at Oberon.
Uh-oh.
So, Oberon, that is an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
Thanks to my shield.
Lovely, lovely. Love that shield. All right, and that is all of that Mitflit's actions. And so now the other one in the doorway here is going to let me check sight lines. It's going to it's going to actually throw a dart at Nyx, who currently has cover from just the wall. No, I would say Nyx actually has 3/4 cover. Hold on, let me double check color. Color cover, but yeah, Nyx currently has cover from this attack. There we go. Greater cover from both the wall and Petra. So that's a +4 to your AC, Nyx.
Okay.
Why
going
does
to
that
throw
feel
it.
like it's bad news for me?
That is a lovely, lovely 26 to hit Nyx.
Ah, man, that's still a hit.
And what is your AC?
My normal AC is 18.
18.
You say +4, 22, so that makes it 22.
22, so you are not crit, thankfully. All right, so from the dart, you take 2 points of piercing damage. And the Mitflit is then going to take its third and final action to back up and move over there. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's because I had the ruler out. There we go. That's better.
I was like,
That would certainly make it difficult. All right. And that is that. Let me hold on. Spells. Let me actually, before I forget, Nyx. Let me check if somatic components have manipulate. In case you would have gotten it on that Mitflit that you have targeted. Okay, yes. So, when it casts Bane, that has somatic components, which does have the manipulate trait, so that would trigger your attack.
Okay.
Go ahead and make that strike, including multiple attack penalty, I believe, unless it specifies
I'm pretty
otherwise.
sure it says it doesn't. Let me double check though. Let's see. This strike doesn't count towards your multiple attack penalty, and your multiple attack penalty doesn't apply to the strike.
There we go then. All
So
right.
that is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, so that's going to be a 10 plus the 2 weakness, so 12 total.
12 total points of damage. Yeah, this angry Mitflit, you just, as it casts the Bane, you shrug off the dart that just grazed your shoulder, whip your sword into its spine. It just falls backwards, dead. Now let me get rid of this Bane measure. But there we go, that's a dead Mitflit. And there is one remaining that you are currently aware of. So, back around to Petra.
Petra's gonna go over here.
All right. The still sickened Petra.
What?
The still sickened Petra.
Yeah, she's not thrilled. She's going to give her fucking healing potion to
Yes.
the dying gentleman.
All right, and that is a 1d8, correct? Is that a 1d8 plus 1 or just 1d8? What does it say?
It's just 1d8.
Just 1d8. All right, so Jason, go ahead and roll 1d8, please.
Can they roll it for me?
Nope, you're the one receiving the healing.
Oh,
You're the one
fuck.
receiving.
All
You're,
right.
you're drinking the potion. That means you get to roll the healing for yourself.
I'm consensually drinking this potion. Also, where's the dice roller? Okay, I don't know how to get a dice roller in the friggin' virtual tabletop, which sounds kind of funny now I say it.
Yeah, it's
but...
a little weird. It doesn't really
I'm
have
gonna-
dice.
All right, just straight 1d8, right?
Yes.
Don't fail me, Google. 1.
All right.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
you're no longer dying, and you're no
Oh.
longer unconscious. I accidentally took you out of the turn order. Let's
Yeah, I'm
fix that there.
Oh my god. I am quitting this group, guys. I'm quitting. I'm quitting dice.
Hey,
You know what? No, I'm not
you're
quitting.
alive.
No, you know what? I'm not quitting. You know what? I'm gonna
No.
be buried under the jail right now. I'm buried under the jail.
You are
That's what's
wounded
happening.
too.
No, you said that you would quit if you got 3 nat 1s in a row. You have not gotten 3 nat
Okay,
ones
fair,
in
fair,
a row.
fair.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
again.
can't quit yet.
Yeah, not quit yet. It's a Yodo promise.
Okay.
So yes, just again, you are no longer dying, but you are currently wounded too.
I'm just lying
Excellent.
there.
Petra's going to take her free action of a single sentence and go, "Now, does everyone agree we should leave?" And she is going to help up Jason and start moving towards the exit.
All right, Jason, you are helped up and no longer prone.
Woo. Okay.
So remember to go ahead and remove that from your token.
All right, will do.
All right. And so Petra, that is all 3 of your actions.
How far can I move with him?
Did you help him to his own feet, or are you dragging him?
I'm like helping him and I'm half like carrying him. Like I've got him slung around my shoulder.
Okay.
That's dragging, technically?
I'm going to double check the rules for creature weight. But I think you can bulk of creatures. There we go. Okay, so as Jason is a medium creature, his bulk is 6, cut in half since you're technically dragging him. So if you can carry a bulk of 3,
Where do I look for that?
it would be in your inventory section. So if you have 3 more bulk that you can carry,
Oh yes, I can.
then you are it uses regular encumbrance rules. So you are, if it would not make you encumbered, then you are not encumbered by him, and you can just move regular.
He would not encumber me, so we're gonna move 25 feet.
All right. $10, $15, $20. This is 20. I'll move Jason to follow, and then you've got 5 more feet.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna go here.
All right, and I will move Jason with you. All right, remember, Jason, you are at 1 hit point.
Oh yeah. Oh. Gotta find my. There it is. Okay.
All right, and now, Jason, it is your turn.
We're leaving. We're leaving. I'm sorry, but we're leaving. And he's gonna use an action, take out his climbing kit.
Okay. Are you
No, wait.
on your own feet now? It does not cost an action to.
Yes, I'm on my feet.
Okay.
I assume.
You are no longer being carried by
I do
Petra.
believe, because it is in my pack, it does take 2 actions to get it out.
Yes,
Is that
1
right?
action to take it out of your pack, 1 action to equip it.
Unfold. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
it's 1 action to take off your backpack, and then another action to take it out of your backpack.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait. Take 1 action to take out of my backpack. Take 1 action to get the stuff out of the bag.
No, it's 1 action to take the backpack off of your back.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay,
it's
okay,
another
sorry,
action to
sorry.
take it out of the backpack.
I
okay.
take it out of the backpack.
It's a little
and-
convoluted.
Yeah, okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. I say, and I'm just gonna. Is there something to tie a rope to?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. This is cost an action, doesn't it?
I would say you are seeking, so yes.
Yes. Seek perception. What is that? 22. Finally. Good
22.
rolls.
You look around yourself, and the best option you can come up with, there's all the rocks that you could technically use to pile on top of a rope. There's these vines over here, and then there's these other plants here that are a little ways down the ledge, but you, in theory, could attempt to tie the rope around them.
All right. That's my turn then.
All right, then. That brings us now to Oberyn.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna follow behind them actually.
Okay.
Actually, here's a question.
Yes.
If I want to use an item, is that just like if I want to use a potion, is that just 1 action to use the potion? Or do I have to take an
that would
action
be
to go
if it is in your backpack, then you have to take an action to get it out of your backpack. But I don't even remember if you're wearing a backpack.
I don't believe that I am.
So you are wearing the potion, which means that it's 1 action to just.
Okay.
You just
Yeah,
have it.
I'm drinking this bad boy.
All right, go ahead and drink that potion.
So that is 4 points of healing.
4 points of healing. All right.
Which puts me up to 7. And I don't know why it tried to get me to use days there. But anyways, I'm gonna follow behind these guys.
All right.
So I'm gonna move right here.
All right, there you are. And you have 1 action remaining.
My final action, I am going to I'm just gonna cast shield again, just in case.
Okay. And then that will bring us to Nyx.
Yes, since everybody's left me, I will follow behind.
All right.
20, 25, and then everybody is stopped. What are we waiting for?
All right. And that will bring us to the Mitflit. And you do not know what the Mitflit is currently doing. The Mitflit has disappeared.
I don't trust the Mitflitz nonsense, but I also don't want to go track it down.
That brings us now to Petra.
So, has Jason set up the climbing equipment on the rock face?
No.
I'm holding on rope right now. I'm holding on to some rope.
So it's not on the cliff face?
It is not on the cliff face
No.
currently.
Cool. So I'm gonna stride and I'm gonna continue walking here
Okay.
along this ledge
All right.
for my full 25 feet.
All right. I'm going to say make an athletics check as you attempt to cross the ledge.
Sounds good to me. Unfortunately, that's an 8.
An 8. As you begin crossing the ledge, you suddenly feel the ground underneath your feet. You stepped in a large patch of mud without realizing it, and a rock comes out from underneath, causing you to lose your footing. You begin to fall. Would you like to use your reaction to attempt to grab the ledge?
Yeah, that'd be swell.
All right, go ahead and make another athletics check.
Okay, that one's better. That one's a 22.
22. You manage to grab onto the ledge. You are now hanging off of the ledge.
Well, since I'm already here, I'm just gonna climb down at this point.
All right, go ahead and make another athletics check.
That's a 10.
A 10, you say?
A 10.
All right. Well, yeah, thankfully that is enough to succeed. So you move, you can move 5 feet for every 20 feet of your land speed. So I think you're at 20 feet right now, or 25 feet right now for your total.
Yeah.
Meaning you get 5 feet of movement up, down, or to the sides.
Lovely, I'd like to go down.
All right, you begin going down. You are now 5 feet down the 15-foot tall cliff.
Cool. Now I'm just gonna chill on this wall while everyone else takes their actions.
Sounds good. Jason, it's your turn.
All right, I got a grappling hook as well. Can I attach a grappling hook to the rope?
Yeah.
All right, that means I get myself an anchor, I assume, right, to climb down.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still have to anchor it onto something, but you have...
Oh, I will anchor it onto some rocks. That seems
All right,
sturdy.
you have anchored your grappling hook onto the rocks.
That is attached to. Okay, that's an action, I assume, right? Or 2 actions, because
2 actions, correct.
2 actions, yeah. And I'm gonna then take the climb action and try and climb with the rope and the grappling hook.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna find where the heck climb is.
Climb. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Is that an encounter? It is. Okay.
It's an athletics check.
Athletics check. Athletics check. There we go. Gosh, I'm still getting used to it. I'm sorry. Athletics. Where the heck is this? What?
I should also note, Petra, since you are currently climbing, you are flat-footed, and also Jason, while you're going down the rope and climbing, you are flat-footed.
Got it. Athletics is going to be whatever that roll. It's 20. Just dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Yeah, you you're hurrying along. That's a crit success. So you get to move. So you get to move a total of 10 feet down the rope.
Okay, I move 10 feet down the rope.
So you are now 10 feet down the 15-foot incline. You are 5 feet above this water.
Okay.
This murky
Done.
green water. All right. That brings us now to Oberon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to jump down into the water.
All right, you're just jumping off into the water?
Yes.
All right.
This isn't deep water, right?
You don't know. You haven't checked.
Oh. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. This right here, I don't know if you can see what I'm pinging.
Yes, I can.
Would I be able to shimmy along this wall?
You certainly could try.
I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way over there.
All right. So as you begin to cross the narrow ledge, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Athletics, okay. That's a 4.
A 4. As you begin shimmying, you, similarly to Petra, you fail to anticipate how muddy this swamp grass is, and the patch just lets go underneath you, causing you to fall. Would you like to use your reaction to attempt to grab the ledge?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make another athletics check.
Oh boy.
It's the day of athletics checks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What did you get?
That's a dirty one.
Oh wait, never mind. Reflex check.
Oh
Or
my
reflex save. I apologize, Emma. A reflex save. I'm assuming that wouldn't have actually made it a success for you, Emma. What is your reflex save modifier?
My reflex save is +8.
+8.
For saving throws?
Yes, your reflex save?
Yeah, it's +8.
I'm looking at your sheet and it says 7 on Foundry. That's weird. Okay.
That's what it says on Wanderer's Guide. I don't know why it's different.
Did you apply the second condition?
Oh, you're so right.
And so I had you roll athletics before. What is the athletics?
My athletics modifier is +4. So
Okay, so I mean, regardless, you would have grabbed the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have grabbed the ledge and it would have been a success. Okay. And what did you get, Oberyn?
For my reflex save?
Yes.
13.
13. Okay. That is a success. You have stopped your fall. So you are now hanging off the side and you have one action remaining.
Would I be able to try and climb back up using acrobatics?
How would you swing that?
After grabbing on the ledge, I hoist myself back up into the air and land.
All right, you attempt to pull yourself on up. All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me. 12. Well, that's a difficult thing. You don't quite manage to pull yourself into the air exactly, but you don't fall. You're still hanging on. I would say you've gotten the tiniest bit of leeway. I would say you've got a slightly stronger grip now.
Okay.
But yeah, you're still hanging off the side.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn then.
All right. Nyx, you're up.
I am going to stride on down this way.
All right.
And then I'm going to stride again.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check as you shimmy. 12. You successfully shimmy.
Woo.
So yes, Nyx, you are now over there. All right. Brings us to the Mitflit. Who's
doing secretive Mitflit.
Yeah, just somewhere in the distance. Somewhere in the distance.
Doing Mitflit things.
So many dice being rolled.
All right, so now going to do that. And that brings us around to Petra.
So Petra would like to try and climb down another 5 feet of wall.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
That's 9.
9. You unfortunately have failed that check. Thankfully, not a
That means
critical
I
failure though. So you just sort of you attempt to go down, but the rock underneath your foot gives way, and you just need to find a new foothold.
Oh,
do not
I'm
move.
gonna try again.
All right, go ahead and try again.
Okay, that's an... Why can't I do math? That's an 11.
An 11. This time you successfully climbed down 5 feet.
Alright, so I got 5 more feet to go.
Correct. Until
I'm
you
gonna
hit the
try
water.
and climb those last 5 feet.
All right. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Okay, that's good news. That's a 22.
A 22. That is a critical success, so you can move up to 10 feet this time.
Which means nothing since I've reached the
You are
end
now
of the wall.
in the water.
Great news. Excellent. Thank you.
All right, then. I would say since you crit succeeded that time, I would say you also can move. You can swim a few feet. You can swim
cool.
5 feet as well, if you'd like.
I'll go right over here.
There you go. Properly reward your crit success.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Give tacos, some tacos. It's like the meme, right?
That brings us now over here to this fellow who's going to do the thing, which let's see. Why are you not specifying? There we are. Okay. Manages to get up. All right, that one's turn. Brings us to all right. Jason, it is now your turn.
All right, I'll use the climb action and finish the last 5 feet of my climb.
All right. Go ahead and roll athletics.
All right.
This game probably should be called Roll Athletics, not Pathfinder.
I know. There's so many fucking things to roll athletics for. That's a 13.
A 13. You successfully climb down. You are now in the water.
All right. Can I like do the fantasy thing and like pull down my grappling hook that's up there?
The fantasy thing? You mean when Samwise Gamgee tries to retrieve his elven rope?
Yeah, literally.
You can let me go ahead and look up the grappling hook, but I'll say you can certainly try.
Right.
Let me see. I'm guessing it doesn't say anything. Oh, let's see. Okay. It does not say anything about that. So I will say, make an athletics check. I will also note that your 5'6" self, you touch the bottom.
Oh,
the
okay.
The bottom of the water in this spot is only 5 feet.
Oh, thank God! All right, the manlet survives once more. Okay.
I will note for Petra, the water is also 5 feet where you are.
All right. Dope. Athletics, you said?
Yes.
Can I sell you on acrobatics? No,
how would you sell me on that?
He's essentially just going to like literally put 1 foot on the side of the cliff and like push to like half jump up and half send like a whip up the rope So like it'll just snap off the rock that's secured to.
Go ahead
he
and
has
try.
To, like, all right, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Go ahead and
All
try.
right, I've sold you on it. 25.
25 is a failure.
Oh, fuck off.
Unfortunately, you anchored that rock. You anchored it under a rock.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not something you're gonna get back easily.
All right. In that case, we'll leave it there for future reference.
All right. So that is 2 of your actions.
2 action, and my actions is gonna go run south.
All
The
right.
rest of my
Your swimming speed. Let me double check swimming, but I believe it is. Let's see, swim. Okay. All right. So you're gonna hate this.
It's not acrobatics check, is it? Or athletics,
it is.
sorry.
Hold on. I'm reading through it again. Hold on. Wait. You must succeed. Okay. The water is calm. You succeeded the action without. Okay. You succeeded the action automatically.
Alright.
So you move through the water 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. So you move 10 feet through the water.
I moved 10 feet. Okay, I moved 10 feet through the water. How do I do that?
You move 10 feet. So
Every
2 squares.
single.
Ignore
move I try to do.
ignore the ruler.
Oh, okay.
The ruler is considering it difficult terrain, as if you were
Okay.
walking. But if you're swimming, then it's just
Okay, so that would be 10 feet, right?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
And is that
That's
your
10
turn?
feet. That is my turn.
All right then. That brings us to little friend over here. Okay, going to need to and does not succeed that. So that is the end of that turn. All right, that brings us to Oberyn. Mr. Caldwell, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. So are we all just currently making our way down south?
Yes, I would say you would notice at this point that all of your companions are moving south.
All right, and are any of them swimming?
Currently, Petra and Jason are swimming. Nyx is still at the edge of the cliff.
Okay. I would like to use my acrobatics to jump off of this ledge towards, well, into the water.
Okay.
Towards them.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me then.
14.
14, you say. Hold on, there's a wall jump action?
Yes, that's the jump action.
Right, but there's specifically I see specifically, okay, never mind, that is a feat. Okay, jump action. Okay. So, that's the spell. Want the action. What did you say you rolled again?
14.
14. All right. You leap off the edge. This is a 2-action. 2-point action. Yeah, you leap off and you land in the water, thankfully taking no fall damage.
Sweet.
All right. What else would you like to do? You have 1 action remaining.
Not really sure if there's anything else that I can do. I've used all of my movement.
Nope. You get new movement every time. The 30 feet is like your maximum movement. So that's how you can stride 3 times in 1 turn.
Oh,
it
okay.
refreshes it basically every time.
Gotcha. So I'm going to use a stride action then.
All right. So swimming is a little different. So you automatically succeed. You get to move 10 feet.
Sweet.
All right.
So that's here?
Yes. There you are. All right,
Okay.
then. That brings us to Nyx.
I'm going to continue to try to shimmy around the corner.
Okay, that's going to be a difficult shimmy, but you can certainly try. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Ooh, 19?
19. You don't know how you did it, but you successfully shimmy your little goblin feet over there.
I see this like little viney thing over here. Does
Yes.
that look like it would make my climb up to the other side easier?
That is a good question. I would say yes. You would say that you could probably use that vine.
And then my second question.
Yes.
I'm a goblin. I've probably done things before. Do I think jumping into the water would hurt me just from this height? Because it's not overly high. Like I could totally cannonball in the water and be okay. Yeah, probably. In my little goblin mind.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you for a goblin lore check for this.
Okay.
Are you trained in your own race's
I
lore? Let's
am.
find out. Oh, you
Hence
are.
why I asked for it.
Oh, 21.
21.
Them goblins.
Oh yeah. You remember when you were a little tiny goblin? There was a little tradition that you had with your little goblin pals called the squeakla, which was jumping off of ledges into bodies of water, and you've seen much shallower than this not break a leg, so you think you'd be fine.
Okay. Can I hold my last 2 actions just to do that when I see somebody that I know come around? I've lost it?
Last remaining one
Or not
action. Remaining one action,
one
because it was an action to recall the goblin lore
Okay.
thing.
Then yes, that.
All right. You can hold your action to wait until somebody else comes around. Yes.
She don't want to hang out in the water by herself.
Very
She's
fair.
not gonna just like leave everybody.
Very fair. Especially since at this point you sort of look over and you can see a big old frog thing over there. This is that same moat right there.
Yes, I just chill on the ledge until I see people getting close, and then I will make a dive.
All right. That brings us now to. All right.
The secret Mitflit with his secret Mitflit activities.
I know.
And then that brings us to this one.
He's crying over his dead friends right now. Can't believe they're all dead.
My fear is that they're not all dead and that there's other ones in there.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
So,
Thank you.
this one is going to be there, and then one final stride.
Ham?
You hear shrieking from above you, Jason and Oberyn, as you quickly turn your heads and see the Mitflit from before, with a dart at the ready on the cliff.
Oh, and let me guess, he brought reinforcements.
You don't see any reinforcements currently. Petra, it's your turn.
Cool. I would like to swim as far away as possible.
All right.
Thank
Go ahead and move 10 feet.
Cool. We can work with that. Yeah. Good.
All right.
I'm gonna swim again.
All right. Go ahead and move another 10 feet. So, all right, Nyx, at this point you can see Petra coming around the corner. So, all right, go ahead and make. Are you trying to jump any particular distance or just off the side?
Yes. I would like to try to get as close to the vines. She doesn't want to be in the water.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. I don't know why every single thing is an athletics check in this game. Jesus. All right, go ahead and make an athletics check, unless you can argue to me that you would like to use acrobatics.
22.
22. All right, let me measure things real quick. So, oh yeah, you managed to leap all the way across the other side. You get to the other side, and you realize there's no presence on your shoulder. You look, and you see your pigeon has just flown after you.
Oh.
You somehow leapt faster than the pigeon could fly.
But you cut the feathers off the pigeon and I was drowning. Like that, I was like, oh my god, what did you do?
All right, and Petra, you have one action remaining.
So to be clear, Petra has come around a corner and just seen this small goblin person she's known for all of 3 hours fly across the chasm.
Pretty much, yeah. Fly across the chasm and grab a vine on the other side. I would still say though, Nyx, you are like at the bottom of the vine.
Okay.
Or near the bottom of the vine. Well, that ledge is only 5 feet up anyway, so yeah. You grab it, you're like on the ledge now.
Oh, she didn't even get in the water?
Yep, nope, you're not in the water.
Petra's gonna swim another 10 feet, and that is the end of her turn.
All right, then. That brings us here. All right. And at this point, Jason and Oberyn, you hear more shrieking from up on the ledge. Another voice has joined the choir. And then... Okay. And then you also hear yet another voice shrieking up on the top of the ledge. Jason, it is your turn.
Move by 30 feet. Use all my
All three actions to swim? All right.
Yep. All right, hold on. I gotta do
Just
the thing where I
do
gotta
the 5,
move
10,
this-
15, 20.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. Someone hold their thing there, and I'll move
Yep.
it. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, that's my 30 feet.
All right. That brings us now. This one. No. Okay. You don't know what's happening over here, but it's very entertaining to me. Okay. And yep, that's that. All right. Oberyn, you're up.
I am going to use all of my actions to swim.
All right, go ahead and move yourself 30 feet. 5.
Bam. There we go.
Oh, that was 10 feet. You get 2 more. Ignore the ruler distance.
Gotcha.
So you get 10 feet more.
Ruler distance says die.
The ruler is considering you as walking through difficult terrain.
I see. All right, there we are.
All right. Nyx, it is now your turn.
I'm going to get all the way up here and
Alright. Go ahead and make an athletics check to climb up.
9?
9. Unfortunately, the vine... Oh, no. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, you're holding a vine. Yeah, you climb up pretty easily. You are now... The vine goes all the way up onto the wall of the gatehouse where you started. So you are now on the wall of the gatehouse. Right under one of the arrow slits.
Okay. Then I will just use an action just to move out of the way in case someone else wants to use the vine
All right.
to get up.
And you
And
have...
that's fine.
All right.
She'll listen to see if she hears any bad things coming.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. And that brings us to this Mitflit here, who's going to take some move. And let me do some measuring here. Okay. It's going to, let's see, move from here to over there. And then he's going to move himself finally to right there. That's one action. And he's going to chuck a dart at Jason as his second action.
Oh boy! All right, hit me.
And let me double check the swimming.
I'm flat-footed. Am I flat-footed?
Let me. That's what I'm checking right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Don't rush.
Does not specify flat-footed anywhere in here. So, yeah, I would say you are. Yeah, you are not. You are not currently flat-footed by
All
being in
right.
the water. So that attack is a.
Oh fuck! I'm so fucked, guys.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
All right, then it misses.
Cool.
And it's going to first let me tick off the missing darts. And it's going to then pull another dart out, and that'll be all three of its actions of its turn. That brings us around to Petra.
Yes, Petra will be continuing to swim. Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Love a good bit of swim.
Gonna go 10 feet. Another 10 feet. And then she will try to begin to climb.
All right. Are you going to just climb the wall?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
That is a 9.
A 9. You unfortunately are just not quite able to climb the wall. Your fingers are too slippery from the swamp water.
Alas.
All right.
And
then.
so I wait.
And so you wait. Brings us around to this fellow, who's going to come out over here. And he's going to shriek something out and turn right around. All right. That brings us now to this one, who's also going to do that. All right. And Jason, it is your turn.
30 feet. Guess what I'm doing? All right. I'm gonna measure it first. So I need someone's assistance with this. So hold here
10,
next to the giant
20.
lily pad. Thank you. I appreciate it. Boom.
There you go.
I swim there. I end my
Alright.
turn.
This is now. Oh my god, this guy. All right. There we go. All right. That brings us now to Oberyn.
Swim.
Swim.
That's going to be technically 90 feet on this, right?
Right around next to where Yono is, or where Jason is currently. There you are.
Damn.
All right, Nyx, you're up.
Do I see or hear anything bad or?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
15. You do not currently see or hear anything other than Petra struggling to climb the rocks and Jason and Oberyn attempting to swim over to the wall.
Where are the vines? And then she's going to squat and hide in the bushes.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check for hide.
8.
8. All right. As far as you can tell, you're doing a pretty good job of sneaking around. Okay. And Oberyn and Jason, you hear the Mitflit that threw that dart at you shrieking something at the top of its lungs from atop the cliff face. No more darts start raining down.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Petra.
Can Petra reach the vine from where she is, or no?
Not currently. You would have to swim a little
Okay.
bit more.
She's not going to do that. First, she's going to vomit.
Okay, first, Petra, finally, go ahead. Or not finally, you have to make the fortitude check first. Or fortitude save first. Almost forgot about that.
You've been holding it in for like the past like 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. That's a
It's
miracle.
been longer than that. I've been doing my best.
It's a miracle. You're amazing.
That's a 7.
A 7. You just feel it coming up, but you cannot get it out somehow.
She's really having a horrible day. She's gonna try to climb again.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay, that's a 15.
A 15. You successfully climb the wall. Since it's only 5 feet, you are now atop the wall.
Cool. And I have one more action to go, right?
Correct.
Cool. I'm gonna try and vomit again.
Okay, go ahead and make a fortitude save.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Lovely.
That's wonderful
You-
news.
Oberyn and Jason, you watch as Petra gets to the top, turns around, right over the side, coating the rocks, and pooling, the vomit pools in the water. You are no longer sickened, Petra.
She's just gonna call. Sorry about that.
All right, that is bringing us around.
All right. I wonder what I'm gonna do.
It's not quite your turn yet.
Oh, it's not my turn yet. Shit.
We have the secret Mitflight activities that have to
Yeah,
happen
this
before you can.
secret visual activities. We're gonna come back like next week, and we're gonna completely rock the shit of these guys. Like, no joke. We're gonna like burn this place to the ground. Fuck like lights and stuff. We're literally gonna like burn every inch, right? Like.
Jason, it is your turn now.
Oh, sorry. Anyway. Anyway, genocide aside. All right, that's my turn. That was my
All
turn.
right. That brings us now to Oberyn.
Swim.
All right.
This Oberyn and Jason's entire game so far,
Just
like end
swim.
game, just swim it, baby.
All right.
Just swim it.
So you can get on over to the wall. That's 20 feet, so you have one action remaining.
May I climb the wall?
You may certainly try. Go ahead and roll athletics.
All right, athletics are not my strong suit, but we'll see. Oh no, that's a 5.
Unfortunately, your hands are slick with swamp water and you are unable to climb. That brings us to Nyx. Nyx, you are currently hiding, as far as you can tell.
Did I hear Oberyn try to climb and fail? Splash back in the water.
I would say you would have heard the splash, yes.
I shall throw a rope down to aid him whenever he tries to climb.
All right. You toss down the rope, so that is one action. And the rope is now tossed down right there.
Well, I don't see him right below me, though, do I? I will move and then drag the rope with me from my direction.
All right. I would
that
say
is
you
right
throw the rope down, and then the pigeon just whoo. And you're like, oh, silly me. You move over. Oberyn, a rope comes from across the stones and just drags across your face.
A little wet, a little swampy.
All right, is that it for your turn, Nyx?
Yes, I use my last action to brace myself to him.
All right.
The rope.
All right, sounds good. All right. Okay. That brings us now to Petra.
Can I try and help Jason up?
Sure. Yeah, you can reach down and try to help Jason up. So that'll allow you. That'll allow you to take the aid reaction, which will basically mean that you can make a check, and then if you succeed, he can get a bonus.
I will attempt to aid.
Lovely. All right. Lovely. Are there any other actions that you would like to take?
Can I make a perception check to see if I see anything coming or?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
On the horizon. Okay, that is a 25.
You currently do not hear anything other than Oberyn sloshing.
Well, that's only somewhat comforting. No, other than just aiding him, I'm not going to do anything else.
All right, sounds good. Jason, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and climb.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check. But first, Petra, why don't you go ahead and make an athletics check? See if you can give him a bonus.
Yep, do it.
And horrible news, that was a nat 1 for a total of 5.
Does that
so
negatively affect me, right?
It does. So Jason,
Yes.
Petra reaches down, and you try to grab her hands, but she got vomit on her hands, so it's making them a little slippery. You take a -1 penalty to this athletics check.
To this athletics check. All right. I'll take a modifier of. Let me see. Let me try to do this. I want to do it in system because I want to see this. I want to try this.
It is a circumstance.
Yes, circumstance. Okay, watch this roll. I'm gonna roll a natural one. Or it's gonna be terrible. No. 9.
You, unfortunately, are unable to climb up. Just barely.
Oh.
You're so close. You're so close, but
FYI.
Petra's slippery vomit hands prevent you from getting up the wall.
I'm doing it. Can you use the second action to do it?
Yes, you can.
All right. Does it?
This one is.
still affected by...
I would say this one is
Oh,
not.
please keep it. Oh, okay.
I would say this one is not, unless Petra would like to attempt to aid again.
No.
Well, Petra cannot aid again as she is out of reactions.
Okay.
So Petra, I would say at this point,
Yeah.
you're like, ah, shit. And Jason, you let go. Go ahead and make an athletics check to try to climb.
Natural 1.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, I've got to pull up the climb action again, apparently.
Yes. Wait, do I get? No, it's not an attack, so I don't get the.
Critical
card.
failure. You fall. So you try to
Wait,
climb
wait,
again,
stop,
but there's
stop.
still
Hero point.
Hero point.
Hero point.
Hero point.
Fucking hero point. I'm so fucking tired with this game. All right. Hero
How many
point.
athletics checks can we do in a session?
I don't know. There has to be a
I
better
rolled
way.
Fucking awful again. Oh my god.
What did you get?
I got an 8.
An
It's
8.
like crit fail though.
You are still on the thing.
A third action. Try and roll that.
Okay.
14.
14. You successfully climb up.
All right, I'm up.
There has to be a better way than doing all of these fucking athletics checks. Oh my god, it's infuriating. All right.
I was kind of hoping I would kill off my character this session, so all the bad luck would disappear.
Oberyn,
I'm going to climb the wall.
you're going to climb the wall, not the rope.
The rope, yes.
Okay.
I'm climbing the rope.
Make an athletics check.
If someone wanted to play the world's worst drinking game, they could take a shot every time we do an athletics check.
Oh god,
and
they
keep
would
going.
they would die,
Well,
Emma.
but I'm
We would get-
spending a hero point.
Okay,
Oh,
good idea.
we got
Because I'm
served.
tired.
Yeah. We got
Fair.
served
Lovely viewers at
uh,
home.
yeah, I know.
Please
We're gonna
don't.
get sued.
say
We're
that
gonna get
thinking
That's an
sued.
11.
An 11.
That's
You are up the wall.
Thank
Oh, good
God.
Christ,
You're
we're all
up
on
the
goddamn
wall.
wall.
Both in-game
Let's
and
make a
as
fucking
people.
athletics check.
No. No more. Nix, is there anything you would like to do with your turn?
No. She
Okay.
helped over, so she's good.
Okay. What are you all doing then at the end of this round? You do not hear any mitflits. You do not hear anything. All you can currently hear is swamp ambience.
Go
Can
home.
I vote for book it towards town?
Yeah, go home. We're going home.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Lovely. Encounter is over.
Oh my
Oh, thank
god.
And 60 seconds have passed.
I think the last half hour was just swimming.
Yeah.
So much
literally.
swimming. Okay. End encounter. Yeah, so you all finally get out of the water. You do not hear any mitflits, anything giving chase. No splashing in the water. No nothing. You just begin making your way away from Gauntlight and towards Otari, getting ready to patch yourselves up and lick your wounds. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Pathfinder.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So many athletics checks. Yeah.
You should go through and count them when you do the
I'm going to do that. I
Seriously.
feel like I have to. Oh my god, that was something else.
Athletics check counter in the corner.
Yeah, that was something. Okay. So let's just, I know everyone's tired, so let's real quick go through. Jason, how are you feeling?
I'm hurt.
Okay. Petra, how are you feeling?
She seems really pissed, but she's very scared.
Okay. Nix, how are you feeling?
She's feeling real good, man. Gotta kill some things. She kind of didn't have to get wet. She's living high on life.
Fair enough. And Oberyn, how are you feeling?
Beaten up, bruised, and he wants his money.
Very fair. Very incredibly fair. And that is what you all dwell on the 20-minute walk back to Otari, which you begin at 1:00 p.m. It has been about 40 minutes of in-game time.
Oh my god.
For the record,
30 to 40
remember
minutes
we
of
said-
in-game time.
FYI, we said we'll be back for lunch, and we're gonna be back for lunch. We kept our word.
And that is where we will resume